Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a DIY tutorial. The inspiration is this motorcycle jacket from Sacai. It's tweed and it's puffer and it's fabulous.
Everything I told you when you're lonely, yeah. You see you think you know me, but you don't even know nothing about me, yeah. You see my thick thighs, lost when you look into my brown eyes.
Okay, so I'm back in my studio working on this motorcycle puffer jacket. Right now, I just basted the zipper into the jacket, and this is an extremely important step in clothing construction because I decreased the length of this zipper, and I have some thread markings here to line this up, but you just want to make sure that the alterations that you made to the zipper work out and lay nicely. So now that that's done, I'm going to take it over to the sewing machine and just stitch it down permanently. Now, I like to use a very colorful thread so I just know what to pluck out and it doesn't blend with the fabric that I'm using. However, if it was like on a white fabric, I would not use the color, such a bright color, because it does have a tendency to have bleach. So I would use a more organic thread, something like off-white or tan, that doesn't have such a prevalent color. So now that you've sewn your zipper down on this side, I'm just going to take and flip it. And I finished this edge with my serger. I'm going to take it and flip it like this and just do a stitch down this way to secure it. And I'm going to repeat it for the other side. I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like with the top stitch done and how it closes and comes together. Okay, so now that the zipper is lined up, I decided not to top stitch just yet because I remembered I have to add the front panel to the jacket. Now this is what makes it motorcycle. So basically, and I'm trying to do this with one hand because I can't find my tripod that lets me give you a overview from the top. So I'm going to unzip in this, and this panel basically, okay, let me move this side out of the way. Oops. You see all my pattern pieces back there, things that still need to be put together. Okay, and a motorcycle jacket has a shit ton of pieces. So this piece gets added to this end, kind of gets wedged between the left facing, right facing. So my left, but when I put it on, it'll be right. So this gets added to the front to make this overlap, and then essentially this will go like that, and it'll be a nice flow. So I'm just going to do that now, add this, and then I'll go back and top stitch. After I do that, I'll be adding the shoulder yoke to the top, and we'll come back once all of that is added. Okay, so now that I've added the yoke front and I've top stitched that, this is the front jacket. I'm just going to go back and flip my zipper and top stitch. Then I'm going to go wipe off the chalk mark. I did the same thing with the overlapping side. I've added the front yoke. I've added the extension to the front. this motorcycle jacket, and I'm just going to go in and I am going to top stitch to smooth down this seam. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so now we're working on the back side of the jacket. I am going to add this leather panel to the back of this jacket. Then I'm going to attach it to the front. Oh, actually I have to add like the 2 side panels, and then we'll attach it to the front of the jacket. So also, a tip when you're sewing with leather, you don't want to use regular fabric pins like here. You want to use these special clips because it is a skin, it's not forgiving, and once you puncture that, the holes will be evident in the leather. So, good rule of thumb, use clips.
When we have drugs, yeah. When we have drugs, yeah. When we have drugs, yeah. I got lost up in it, got hot. When we have drugs, yeah. When we have drugs, yeah. I got lost up in it, got hot for a minute. Said my lust for life and these lights are bright and I love these women bad. Said we bop it slow and we do the dance like we more than winning. Nigga said she off the beat but she fine as fuck, so I find the rhythm. No love is greater in this whole world we made up. This love is made up, it's made up, it's made up, it's made up, made up. I didn't know this bitch, but I love this shit and we both just...
Right now I'm pinning the zipper to the jacket sleeve. The other one, you saw the finished one and how it's supposed to look. Now I'm finishing this one, pinning it in place. I have to add the 3 buttons to the side. And then I'm going to add the fringe that I already pre-made. And I'll come back to you when it's time to add both sleeves. Let me see if I can give you the view as if we're doing it together.
And she loud as fuck, so I grab and touch it. She don't get offended. They gon' call the Lord if we don't get lost. So in the parking lot, she don't like me, dog. She just like the drugs. My nigga, don't get it twisted. How many more can you get to me? How many more can you get to me? I know you're feeling me. Running about and kissing me. Who gives a fuck about your history? Nobody mentioned it. I could've taken them out. I could've taken them out. Look at me, dog. Look at me dead in the eyes. Tell me you in love. She don't give a fuck. She don't ever stress me. We don't really talk. All we do is sex and leave. No, there's no love. She don't even like me. But if we have drugs, she can be my wifey. When we have drugs, when we have drugs, when we have drugs, when we have drugs. You my one and only, my one and only. I'm on one homie. I don't know your name, I just love that ass and I pull that pony. Said I hate the club, but I made the club.
See, I've been watching you for a while. You smile and stuff. Wanna know if I can be with you for the night. Is that alright? Baby, baby. There is only one for me. You have made that a possibility. We can take a step
Now I'm just attaching the lining to the coat. And then after I do that, I'll attach the sleeves and then I'll show you guys the finished product.
If this